How's it going, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to my YouTube channel today we've got an exciting video. We are going to be checking out the Wolves ratings, and obviously I'm going to be reacting to those as well on FIFA 20. I don't do much FIFA videos. Obviously you guys know that I do mainly Football Manager videos. But FIFA 20 is not long, well, it's around the corner now for it to be released. I've done a little bit of FIFA. I think I did 1 or 2 videos this year, and it's something that I play quite often outside of Football Manager. So maybe I will bring some more footage out there. So obviously I've seen the ratings, but today I'm going to be looking a bit more in depth to them, looking at the in-game stats and really giving my overall reaction, whether the player is just about the right rating, maybe should be higher, maybe should be a little bit lower. But yeah, let's jump into it. So then, as you can see here, I am on Foothead, and we're going to be taking a look at the players. Foothead is a website that I use quite often. I know Footbin and maybe Footwiz are some that are more popular, but I saw on this yesterday that they've this morning rather, that they've got some of the in-game stats and stuff on there. I'm not too sure if the skill moves and stuff are the same or correct, or the weak foot is correct, but you know. So I'm going to start off at the bottom with the goalkeepers. So Rui Patricio, 83 rating. I believe that is the same as his rating last year. Very, very similar card. Obviously he's got his updated face on there as well. And yeah, great goalkeeper last year. Wouldn't have been too surprised to see him get a downgrade, but I think goalkeepers are normally quite well rated on this game, which you've seen with some of the other goalkeepers as well. Diving of 84, I agree with. Handling of 80. Kicking 77. Could be a little bit lower, I'd say. Reflexes 82, maybe could be a bit higher. Positioning 81, and obviously speed normally is quite slow with a goalkeeper. Overall, I think that's quite a fair card, and obviously I'm looking forward to using him. He's a goalkeeper that is used a lot in many Premier League squads. He's always going to be a good price for an 83 rated goalkeeper as well. Move on to John Rudy, who is rated 70. What I'm going to do on my other screen is get the FIFA 19 ratings up as well, just to see where obviously Wolves are ranked on that front. Let's go FIFA 19. Yeah, there we go. So John Rudy was a 72 last year. He's had a 2 downgrade, which... he's not played much. He played in the cup games. He made a couple of errors and stuff. But yeah, in regards to Patricio, Rudy's much lower. He's lost a little bit on his diving. His handling's the same. His kicking's gone down 1 as well. His reflexes have gone down. His speed has actually gone up, believe it or not. And his positioning's gone down. So a little bit of a downgrade for Rudy. Obviously, his lack of game time probably doesn't help with that. And then the third goalkeeper we've got in there is Harry Burgoyne, who remains the exact same rating as last year. And his stats are identical as well. And obviously, actually, his speed's gone up and his positioning stays the same as well. Right, we're moving on to the defenders now, and the highest rated defender this year, well, there's 2. It's Willy Bolly and Johnny. So Johnny's had he stays the exact same. He's gone from a rare to a non-rare this year, but remains as a left wing back. Pace is the same. Shooting shot up to 52. It was 45 last year. Passing's gone up as well. Dribbling's gone up. Defending's stayed the same, but his physicality has gone down a little bit. Let's have a quick look. Obviously, none of his sort of attributes are in the greens, sort of the overall attributes. Good slide tackling. Defensively, he's okay. Stamina's quite good. Aggression's quite good. Overall, not a bad player. I think some of that is probably about right. Crossing's not bad. Pace is, he's not rapid. But yeah, overall, pretty decent card. I think 79, though, based on those stats. I probably expect some of those stats to be a little bit higher. But nonetheless, quite a decent card. Obviously, you've got Willy Bolly as well. What a tank. Possibly expect him to get an 80 rated. Now, I must say, and I've said this to a number of people on Twitter, I do expect... This isn't an excuse for saying Wolves' ratings are quite low, but I fully expect Wolves to get plenty of special cards with a Europa League campaign this season. Obviously, they did it a little bit with Arsenal and Chelsea last year, and I think with Wolves in the Europa League, I think we're going to get quite a few special cards. So I expect Willy Bolly to perhaps get one. Pace of 64. Physically, he's great. 93 strength. That's up there with some of the strongest in the game. Standing tackle of 82. Overall, really good. Composure of 80 as well, which I really like. Not a bad player at all. And a good card in there for your starter teams, I think. Matt Doherty's in there as well, a right wing back of 78, stamina of 92, which is quite impressive. Just looking at some of his other stuff, crossing of 79, finishing at 61. I mean, if we compare that to his card from last year, obviously he got a couple of special cards last year. He's only actually gone up 1 rating despite him getting in Team of the Year and getting an FA Cup Hero card as well. I think that's what that card was. But his pace has gone down from last year. His shooting stayed the same. His passing's gone down. His dribbling's gone down. His defending stayed the same. His physical stayed the same. But overall, he's gone up a rating, which doesn't really make much sense. But again, for a 78 rated card, are those stats? None of his average stats are above 78. He's only 2 stats above 78 here. A stamina and jumping. That crossing at 79, that's it. So, like Tay said here, got an upgrade. But the stats on the card either didn't change or got a downgrade. Bit strange. But there we go. Moving on, we got Vallejo, who is the same rating as Cody this year, interestingly. So, Vallejo obviously wasn't at Wolves last year, so I haven't got him up on the screen, but a pretty good card, some good pace in there as well. Let's look at his defence. Standing tackle, 77, interceptions, 81. Stamina's pretty low, but overall that's a pretty decent card as well. Cody's got a big upgrade. He was 73 last year. He's gone up 4 ratings. Still pretty low on pace, although that has gone up slightly. Passing of 73. Let's look at his passing. So long passing of 80, which is nice. Short passing of 79. Vision of 73. Perhaps maybe that could go up a bit more. Physically, he's not great. Heading 72. Marking 80. Overall, it's a pretty decent card as well. Meanwhile, Bennett's got actually gone up, despite he was 71 rated last year. He's actually gone up to a 73, really low pace. Ruben Vinagre as well, gone up 4 ratings, but still only a 70. Actually gone down in pace, but up in shooting, up in passing, up in dribbling. Let's see if because skill moves, that's surely got to be wrong. 3-star for Vinagre. We all know he's going to be like a 4 or 5-star skiller, but great pace on him. Crossing 69 as well, agility 82. Overall, that could be a tasty card, and we'll come on to some more tasty silver cards shortly. Filifosu is still on there. He's gone down 2 ratings. He had 88 pace last year, but this year, unfortunately, not quite to be. And obviously, you got players like Connor Johnson in there. He's just gone out on loan. Jean Kitolano, Max Kilman in there at 60 rated. I don't think he was in the database last year. Oscar Burr and Dion Sanderson as well, getting a card, pretty nice card there too. We'll move on to the midfielders now. This is where some of the big boys are. The highest rated player in the Wolves team is João Moutinho, an 84 rating. That is a free upgrade from last year. Obviously, you got a team of the year as well last year, or I think it was like the community team of the year. So looking at that card, his pace has gone down considerably, but his dribbling's gone up, his shooting has actually gone down, but his passing's gone up. His defending's gone up, and his physicality's gone slightly down as well. Passing, oh wow, look at that, 85, all in the above 80 for every single stat, which is fantastic. All above 81 actually. Dribbling as well, balance 85, ball control, composure, that is fantastic. Obviously, pace lets him down a little bit, maybe a lack of strength, but if you could get him in sort of in between the lines, he could be one hell of a little playmaker for you. Looking forward to that. And he looks a great card, to be fair. And I think someone that actually isn't going to be too expensive on the Ultimate Team market, which is quite nice. Neves, again, this is quite surprised me a little bit, but had a juicy upgrade. Started off as a 79 last year, then got upgraded in the winter upgrade to a rated 80. But he is now 82 rated, so his pace has actually gone down, but his shooting's gone up, his passing's remained the same, his dribbling's gone up, defending stayed the same, his physicality's actually gone down, so doesn't really deserve that's from his 80 rated card as well, so does it really deserve a big +2? If we quickly click his 80 rated card here, total in-game stats is actually less than last year. I mean, oh no, obviously, I'm wrong. Yeah, total in-game stats this year is actually slightly more, but total stats in general is slightly lower, which I don't really understand. But yeah, overall, quite strong. Let's look at his long shots of 83, shot power 86. On the edge of the area, he's going to be a bit of a demon. Passing is fantastic as well. I think him and Moutinho rather, are going to work well together. We've got Dendoncker, who's no longer a centre-back. He's now a central midfielder. And he's got he stays the same in regards to rating, but he's got +2 for pace, +1 for shooting, +1 for passing, +3 for dribbling, +1 for defending, and -1 for physicality. So overall, he's got some nice upgrades in there. Physical is great, good strength and so on. Shot power of 85 as well. So him, Moutinho and Neves on the edge of the area, you don't want to be coming up against them. Short passing is pretty good as well, but overall, a nice card. I think I always love a Wolves team, especially start off the game. And I think those three in midfield is really decent. Yeah, all three rares as well. You got Romain Saiz, who's a 77 rated, actually an upgrade by 3 as well from last year, despite him not actually having that much game time. But pace is pretty low, but passing, got some decent short passing. Defensively, he's okay as well. I think he's not a bad card. But nothing standing out there. Morgan Gibbs-White is at a 70 rated. He was 64 last year. No real stats jumping out on me there for him as well. And then you got Jordan Graham, who's still in the database. He's still got an old picture on there. Shabani's in there as well. Has he got his picture on there? No. Bruno Jordao is a 60 rated and Perry is a 55 rated. We'll move on to the strikers now. We'll start off from the bottom to the top. We've got Benny Ashley Seal, who's back at the club, 62 rated. Again, no real stats jumping out at me there. We move on to Pedro Natos, who's of course a player that Wolves have brought in this summer, and agility and balance is really tidy, which may mean he probably got 4 or 5 star skills. Physically is very poor, defense is very poor, pace possibly I'd expect that to be a bit higher. But he's one that could play quite a lot in Europa League, so you could expect 1 or 2 special cards of him. Leo Bonattini, obviously, he's been loaned out now. Again, he's did he get an upgrade or downgrade from last year? He's got -1 downgrade from last year. Adama Traore, now this one's an interesting one, probably the one which provides the most talking points. He's gone -1 in rating. He's down to a 74 from a 75. A lot of people moaning about that, but think... I look at it and think he wasn't great last year. We all know he wasn't great last year. And, of course, he's only just started this year quite well. These ratings are going to be fully based on last year. And I highly suspect if he continues with his form that he's having, he will get a nice upgrade. But, again, he's going to be such an expensive player to buy at 74 silver, 96 pace. His pace is the same as last year, which is strange considering on the FIFA trailer it showed as if he was getting an upgrade. But 96 pace, shooting's gone down, passing's gone down, dribbling stays the same, defensive has gone up to 31, and physicality stays the same as well from last year. His strength's actually gone down slightly this year. His jump and his stamina has both gone down, and his aggression's actually shot up. Pace, as I say, is the same. Finishing's been brought down. Dribbling's great, so agility's actually gone up. Balance has gone up by a long stretch. Ball control's gone down slightly, but dribbling's gone up a little bit. Overall, he looks a really good player, and if you could get him for cheap, it's probably worth doing, to be honest. But yeah, as I say, that's probably provided, arguably, on level terms, the most talking points. Patrick Catroni at a 77 rating. Obviously, Wolves fans, we didn't really see him much last year, but I know he didn't get a massive amount of game time for AC Milan. We look at him from last year, he had a 77 for AC Milan. Obviously, he had his Future Stars card at 89 rated as well. Hopefully, we could get a one-to-watch card for Patrick Catroni. And again, he's going to be someone playing a lot in Europe, so I'm hoping we could get some special cards for him. Finishing of 80, positioning of 80, strength 73, which I possibly expected to. He's got beast rating of 83. But that's probably due to, obviously, he's 6 foot. He's got a little bit of mobility, but yeah, is he going to be an overly usable card? Possibly not. Raul Jimenez has got a +2 upgrade. He's now rated 80. Good finishing, good shot power, fantastic penalties as well. Heading of 81. Strength's on 78. Decent stamina, decent aggression. Sprint speed is actually 82, despite being at 73 acceleration. So he's a good player. I think people expected him to maybe get an 81 or 82. But I'm half expecting him to get 1 or 2 good special cards this year. And obviously a few people moaning about that, saying he should be an 82 rated card. If I had to upgrade anything on this, acceleration possibly up a little bit. Finishing up a couple of marks as well. Volleys up a couple of marks. Penalties should be even higher. You know, he's penalties are impeccable. Just having a quick look as well, seeing if there's anything else in there. Possibly strength as well. Now, especially when you put him on level terms with Diogo Jota. Jota, he was 78 rated last year. He's moving to either, I know on some websites it comes up that he's a left forward. On Foothead it comes up that he's a centre forward. 88 acceleration for Diogo Jota and just 79 sprint speed. So that means he can get up to that pace really quickly. He can get away from his man, which I think is probably about fair enough. I'm going to compare it to his 78 left wing card from last year. So his acceleration was actually quite similar. 87 last year. It's gone up to 88 this year, but his sprint speed shot up a little bit. Positioning's the same. Finishing's gone up this year. Shot power's gone up this year. Long shots have gone up this year. Volleys have gone up this year, and penalties have gone up a little bit. Vision's gone up. Crossing's gone up. Free kicks are the same. Short passing's gone down 1. Long passing's gone up. Curves the same. Now, his dribbling was good last year, but 87's the same. Balance has gone down 1. Reactions has gone up 1. Ball control's gone up 1. Dribbling's gone up 3. And composure's gone up 1. Defense is actually a little bit better as well. Despite his heading's gone down 6. But his marking's gone up. His standing tackle's the same. And his sliding tackle's gone up a little bit. And physically, jumping's gone down. Stamina's gone down. Strength's gone up a little bit. And aggression's shot up as well. Great little card. I think him and Jimenez could be tasty little options. As Tate says there, great card for a starter team. But yeah, I'll be interested to see how he can get on. Obviously, skill moves and weak foot, and obviously because the age and, well, the age really, obviously those haven't been upgraded, so I don't know how true or false these skill moves and stuff are, so I can't really rate on that too much. But if I've got to say, obviously, if I've got to pick one player that I think has maybe gone up a little bit too much, I think Neves is actually a bit of a shock that it shot up. I'm not complaining because obviously, you know, that's a big card. I'm actually surprised Sace has gone up. Although he's a great player, I didn't expect him to shoot up as much as he did. Players that possibly deserve to be 1 or 2 marks up. Vinagre definitely. And probably Jimenez, yeah, I'd say. Obviously, I understand the Adama thing. But if he, as I say, the Europa League, if Wolves do well, they're going to get so many special cards. I'm hoping that we can get 1 or 2 more informs. Because I think last year, the only informs that we got was Jota after his hat-trick against Leicester. Willy Bolly got 1 as well, and that was it. Special cards-wise, we got Doherty, who got a FA Cup special card. He got his Team of the Year as well. Matinho got a Team of the Year. Jota obviously got his inform, as I say, and Jimenez got his FA Cup special card as well. So there's the Wolves players. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on that team as well. Looking forward to it. If you want to see some Wolves and possibly FIFA 19 or FIFA 20 rather content, maybe I'll do a web app little series when I show you how I'm going to be creating my team and stuff. Maybe a little daily series on the build up to FIFA 20. But until then, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.